What's going on, guys? Conti from Resistor. We're from Long Island.
I'm Ian. I'm also from Resistor and also from Long Island.
I'm Pete. I play drums in Resistor, and I'm also from Long Island, New York.
And I'm Grambo, supposedly from Resistor. Hopefully, I don't really know what I'm doing here, but I'm also from New York, baby. Let's go.
Where in New York?
Long Island, home of coffee and bagels, drink of water. What got me into music? Fred Durst.
So what got me into music was, I think, listening to stuff that had more instruments and things like that in it. Definitely stuff like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, like Iron Maiden, and I want to start playing that when I was in like high school. So then I was like, I'm gonna play my guitar, and I struggled, and then I still struggle, and that's what got me. That's what did it for me.
My answer's pretty easy. Both my parents were musicians, so my dad's a drummer, my mom's a singer. Naturally, that's the two things I do in this band, so kind of just like, just kind of meant to be. But yeah, I mean, they were always playing music in the car. Like, I heard System of a Down when I was like 3 or 4 years old, and I think ever since then it was all downhill or uphill from there, considered, depending on who you ask.
Depending where you're down, very down.
It's going down. My love for music started when I would skateboard, and my friend's older brother would bring out his boombox and play Slipknot, System of a Down, all types of records like that. And then around that same time was when I met my first friends in middle school that were actually into that kind of music. And there was a drummer and a bass player, and there's one more role to fill, so bought my first guitar, and just like Petey, up or down from there.
Basically, Grambo was really bored one day, and this was in between his Beyblade break and his Tech Deck break, and he goes, you know what? I'm tired of being a responsible adult. I need something that's gonna ruin my life. Financially, socially, emotionally,
mentally.
Physically, and mentally. Yeah. So then I met him at a skate park about a year later, and then here we are.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So the tour started very cold, then it got very hot, and then the van got really stinky, and then now we're here. It's gonna go back to getting cold.
Don't blame the heat on that. It got stinky day too.
It was stinky. It was stinky. It was very quaint.
So we're gonna go back about a year or two ago. Whoa. Back to the year, and this crazy experience happened after we played a show. 2023 or some type shit. And we finished the show. We get out at probably like 1 o'clock, and we drive about 2 hours to Buc-ee's, right? Me and Ian and Peter are inside, and RC and Grambo are sleeping, and then I went to the jerky counter, and I was like, hey, can I try some jerky? And the lady was like, shit, you could try every flavor. And I was like, really? So for the next hour and a half, me and Ian tried, and Peter, we shot a video, and we tried every jerky flavor at Buc-ee's.
It took 34 minutes.
It took a long time. And then
I was in the van, and I was just kind of like, I was like groggy and tired, and all of a sudden I just see Conti come out. He's like, yo, it's like 3 in the morning. He's like, yo, you gotta come in. We're gonna try all the jerkies right now. He's gonna let us try every jerky, and then we went in and spent literally like an hour eating jerky.
And then the other great part is that after we ate the jerky, we were on this crazy Pokemon Go kick. So we were sitting on the trailer playing Pokemon Go, and I go, Peter, we could go walk to the other side of the parking lot and get the Pokestop. And he goes, why would we do that when we could drive?
It's 3:30 in the morning at this point.
So for the next hour, we drive back and forth in the Buc-ee's parking lot playing Pokemon Go. And one by one, everyone else starts to wake up, and we're like, oh my God, who put this lure on the Pokestop? And it was RC, and he goes, I'm up, guys, what's up? It was probably 5 o'clock then, and then Grambo wakes up and he goes, what are we doing? I gotta work tomorrow.
You're skipping steps.
What happened?
The dog.
No, this is after. So he goes, oh, we gotta go somewhere. I'm like, it's fine. It's a 7-minute drive, and we probably drove like 15 miles per hour, 10 miles per hour to hit all the Pokemon stops. And then like we hit this intersection. We were driving to Cracker Barrel to go to sleep, and there's just stray dogs. Like, I guess in Texas there's a lot of stray dogs and stuff, and we didn't know that. So then I pulled over. I was like, I gotta help this dog. And I'm like out of the car trying to see if the dog has a collar, and he's like, what the fuck? Leave the dog. Just go. The dog's fine. And then and then we get to Cracker Barrel finally, and Grambo gets up, and he gets out of the van. He goes, why are there so many stray animals? Like 3 cats, 2 or 3 dogs. Oh yeah, he also
work in about 1 hour.
yeah, so Grambo has a remote job, so he works when we're on the road. And so he gets up and he realizes that, and then he angrily makes us pack all our stuff up and drives up to a Walmart 2 miles away, and then he just roams the parking lot for like another hour, and then we went to sleep.
And we didn't get to help the dog.
Last part's not true.
He had every right to be.
It's kind of true.
He had us for what it's worth.
I don't get angry. That's not true.
No, he had every right to be mad at us. Every right.
Conti's just making shit up. He talks a lot.
I am the yapper.
You'll just have to decide which part that's not.
I love that I asked for like a crazy tour story, and it was like, yo, we were playing Pokemon Go at 3.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not cool. We're not cool at all.
We play with fingerboards. Got some Beyblades, Pokemon cards.
We got lots.
We got toys in the van. Yeah, we're not fun.
What music means to me is it's a place where you can truly express yourself in any way that you want. You can literally do whatever you want. There's no boundaries, there's no rules. You can, something that you like, everyone else might hate, or vice versa, but I don't know, I just like that it's an outlet where you can really express your creativity and not be bound by really anything.
Music to me has always really been about living life on your own terms, doing things the way that you want to do it. It might not be the traditional route that's pitched to most people when you're growing up, but for people who want something different, something unique, something financially really bad but emotionally really good, I think music is one of the best things to really fill that hole, to be able to travel, to be able to create, to be able to do that with friends. I think there's no other better outlet for that than music.
Music is chill. Type shit. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's much more than a hobby. It's an outlet, like the guys are saying. It's definitely expressive with however you want to do it, subjectively good or bad. But yeah, I think it's all of those things. Well, in our case, yeah, pretty bad. But yeah.
Oh damn, I think that's right. Not really. I'm just here for the shits and giggles, and to hang out with David. I'm just here. I just teleport everywhere. That's it.
Music is all about Buc-ee's.
The hardships of being in a band is the whole damn thing. I came into this band with a full head of hair, and I'm hanging on to 3 strands. I got more gray hair than you can possibly imagine now. I got bags under my eyes. I developed medical problems and fatness.
Yeah, it's fun.
Wait, what was the question?
What the heck? And you also get rashes for not being able to shower a lot. Very bad rashes. This stinks up the bed. And then you're like, oh, this is sweet. I gotta sleep in this now. This is very quaint.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's good.
Well, one time we went on tour, our first tour with the band. We went out all the way to Texas, and we drove all the way back, and about an hour away, our engine died. We had to get a whole new engine, so this is one specific situation. That was a pretty tough hardship that we had to break through, but she's still running strong now, and just a lot of thousands of dollars later, we ball.
Here, there's some advice I'll give my past self is maybe 1 bird would be fine before you go on tour instead of getting 5. So that's one. Another good.
Very applicable.
Another I'll give my past self is don't listen to music. Practice fingerboarding more. I could have gotten into Beyblades 25 years ago instead of now. Yeah, I got some cool ones. I could have been a master by now, and also work a little harder so I can reach level 50 in Pokemon Go a little quicker. I'm only 48.
Children playing music around the world.
It's very quaint. I think Conti wants to say something. I think he wants to say something. You want to say something? Yeah. You sure?
I would tell my past self, however long ago it is, 5 years ago, do what makes you happy. I think that's really important. You don't need anything crazy or fancy, but if you're happy and you have people that you can rely on and that lean on you, and it goes both ways, and I think that's the most important thing, and I love what I do now, so I'm very lucky that I made horrible decisions, but I'm But just do what you love. That's the biggest thing.
Touring is fun, guys. Being in a band is fun, and touring is great, and we're having a great time.
Live life on your terms, not anyone else's. I mean, probably you only get one time around on Earth, most likely. So do the things that you want to do as close to 100% of the time as possible, and buy Bitcoin. You should. You really.
that's
You
the
really.
real
You
answer.
really should have. You really should have just bought Bitcoin instead of buying weed. Someone should tell you.
And also for the record, I want to put it in there. Ian is very close to getting his head tattoo. So everyone's listening out there. Next time you see him, if he doesn't have it, you can haze him for it because he's getting a head tattoo.
Now we can plug stuff. No, I want to say,
Make sure to plug the Patreon.
even though we're all joking, we're very grateful to be here. I'm very happy to be doing this interview and to play with such sick bands. Like, we are really big goobers, and we joke about like literally everything. So we want everyone to know that if you ever see us at a show, you ever see us anywhere, come say hi, come hang out. Like, we want friends, we don't want fans. We want to just have a good time and be family.
But we like fans.
But we like fans too, yeah, and buy stuff. Please buy stuff. Please. No, but we have a bunch of cool stuff coming up. Grambo, you can. Okay, so next month we're gonna be back around the East Coast with Southpaw. After that, we're gonna be doing a tour with Hunt the Dinosaur for about a week and a half or 2 weeks, I think, right? And then we're playing Michigan Metal Fest. We have some cool more recordings coming eventually, hopefully in the next year. Eventually. And then hopefully some other stuff that we haven't been able to announce yet, but we get it all under wraps. And maybe very, very exciting stuff, but maybe we'll come to a place near you. Maybe we'll hang out. Maybe you'll just look at us from afar and make fun of us. That's cool too. But yeah, dude, keep an eye out. Thank you guys for hanging.
And most of all, no one is allowed to sit on my bench.
Conti also might give you a little kiss at the show.
True. And also follow us at We Are Resistor on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. You can find music videos for all of our songs. Our new EP, Head Case, is out now. I think that's it. We're on tour for like another, I don't know, this is not going to come out soon, I assume, but we're on tour for another week. And we're going all around. And hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon. What is it again?
Push notifications.
No. Like what's the?
The channel.
Yeah, the channel. What's the channel? Subscribe to Oscura Live.
Plug the Patreon.
Subscribe to our non-existent Patreon that probably won't exist ever, but we'll see.
We'll make sure we put everyone's Venmo in the comments and the band so you can always support.
We're gonna start putting feet pics on Patreon, so keep an eye out for that. And that's it.
I hope that wasn't too hard to sit through.